Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Tarot Reading channel. Today I have a coffee reading cup for you. Uh, we have here a few cups. The topic today is very interesting. Who is rushing into your life? I have two cups for you. Cup number one is blue stone. Cup number two is red stone. Just pick up your cup and I'm gonna ask the cards and the coffee ground about this interesting question: who is rushing into your life? So pile number one, let's take a look. What do we have here? Blue stone. First of all, I will look at the coffee plate because it shows me your past. It's very important actually to look at that information. What do I see here? Actually, I see here a big symbol of a dog. This dog has a color. It looks like he has an owner before, but then something happened. Maybe he lost or something else. It's like he spent some time on the street, maybe. This symbol shows me like that. But now this dog is come back from something, from walking somewhere around, and now he's just wanted to be at the comfort zone. But to the left side, I see the symbol of the woman, but she's going away from that dog, I can say by this coffee ground that in your past you had this situation where some kind of man, it was a romantic relationship with that man actually, but eventually you didn't trust him because maybe he cheated on you, because he's this type of man. Here I can see him like a dog, symbol of a dog, but he has a lot of energy, before he could be so attractive to women also, and he's like like to have some flirt with different type of women, for example, something like that. And finally you understood that. That's why you are just going away from this man, but he was trying to come back in your life just for the one goal actually, as I can see here. It was just to rest, to have his power again, to rest, to have this care from you, because he knew that you were love him, you were taking care of him, and it was his plan actually to spend some time, maybe recovery, and then just go away again. But you understood that. That's why you're turning back from him. I will ask the cards a little bit about that kind of information. So what cards tarot gonna tell me here? Page of Swords here. What else? Hermit and Ace of Swords. Conflict energy. Yes, you just cut off that man from your life. He's the Page of Swords, tricky. His behavior is not like an person who is ready to something serious for long-term relationship or something else, but you're like hermit. You decided to go on, and this symbol actually really looks like on this coffee ground. Here you are like a hermit. You decided to let it go, and move on, but for you it was for the best actually. So it's great. It was your past. Now I'm gonna look at the coffee ground on the cup, and I want to know who is rushing into your life. What do I see here? On the bottom of the cup, I see it's like this situation. The woman is resting on the beach. It's the sand or some kind of shore, for example. The water is around, the ocean, the sea, something else. Some kind of waves, I see that. But this woman, she is alone. She is very calm. She's resting. Here I can see like she's bending her knee and just laying, resting, having some fun, but she's alone. But in front of her, I see that from that water waves, I see the symbol of a man. It's like, you know, he was not expecting that he will see that woman. And it's like, you know, kind of situation that will be in your life very soon, that you will meet that man. But it's not predictable, you know, for you. You will not expect that also, but your inner feelings is like you are more calm, like not like that man. He's little bit confused because he has some troubles. This waves, this situation that he is on the water here, the coffee ground shows me him in the water. It shows me that he have some troubles in his life right now, you know, and he struggle with something, and it's like, you know, he will be so inspiring by that situation that he will meet you, and it gonna give him a lot of energy, and he will have this, you know, he likes you so much, and he has this interest in you, but you are more calm here. Yes, I can see that kind of situation. I'm gonna ask the cards what tarot gonna tell me here, but you don't know this man yet, actually. It's a new man in your life. Seven of Pentacles. Yes, you don't know that kind of man. No. Nine of Wands, and you are not even thinking about that meeting, that this will happen in your life. And here has the same, you know. Six of Pentacles. It's like, you know, the situation actually where I don't see a lot of people around you. It's like you and him. I don't see the people around on the coffee ground. And the cards also tells me that it's like you and him, you know, and the fate, the universe make this relationship works. Actually, the Justice on the bottom of the deck tells me that it's really Russian in your life, and you deserve this kind of meeting, to have this type of person in your life. It's for the love relationship, actually. Two of Cups. Somebody will meet that kind of person, maybe at the beach also. It could be also a nature, something else. For somebody, it's like just the symbols that shows what's happening in two of that persons in their lives, you know. The woman just resting, the man is struggling with something in his life. So what else rushing into your life? What else? Here I see the woman. She has a water can. Here I can see the water jet, and she's watering the car. But that car has a lot of flowers, you know. It's very interesting symbols, actually. And I think that you are very concentrated right now. You are doing something at work. Maybe you are developing something new, but you will achieve the result. It's a really great result, because I have here a lot of beautiful, beautiful flowers. And that card tells me that maybe it will be even something, some kind of money, some kind of, you know, you will make it by your efforts. You don't need to stop. Now it's the moment, if you can answering to the question, do I have an inner inspiration of doing what I do? And this kind of actions make you happy eventually. You don't need to stop. You will get the great result, actually. Ten of Pentacles. Yes, it's like, you know, maybe you will build your own business. Maybe you will have a great material things, you know, money, a great job. Maybe it's your new hobbies or something else, your talents. You don't need to stop. You will get the great result. This card tells me like that. Eventually, it actually turns out into a happy family also. Ten of Cups here tells me about that. You will meet actually the person you love. Maybe this situation is something connected with the road, with the trip, some kind of trip, because I see here the car. So it was pile number one, coffee reading for number one. I'm gonna shuffle the cards. Thank you for watching. Leave your comments below. What do you think about that position? So just shuffle a little bit the cards, and then I'm gonna ask about redstone and cup number two. What do we have here? So redstone, let's take a look. What did you have in your past actually? So here I can see the big symbol of the car. You could moved on recently, for example, or you just come back from somewhere, you know, but it was the trip or the road that you come back earlier than you should, for example. In this car I see a lot of people. I can see here two children. I see the woman and her mother, for example, or the woman with that woman, two women here, and dog or cat, some kind of animal here. This situation shows me that I can see in the car actually man. It's only the feminine energy here mostly. Despite the kids, but anyway I see that this woman has a lot of responsibilities, and all her thoughts, all her days were busy with that kind of stuff, you know. She changed something, she were busy with kids, with her family, with work or something else. Maybe you just moved on at another place, and now it's the time where you need to look around, just to to be at a new place and other things, you know. But all this coffee grounds shows me that kind of situation, and you had a lot of responsibilities, you know. Maybe I feel that maybe you were tired at some point of your life, and you decided just gathering everybody and just drive and came back, for example, or moved on earlier that you should, for example. It's a situation about that. Few cards about that coffee ground. Yes, it's about Queen of Swords. You could be in a divorce, for example. Maybe you have the air zodiac sign, but this woman very strict here, you know. She decided, she was dealing with a lot of things, you know, a lot of goals. She did a lot in her life actually. Very smart woman actually. Six of Swords here. Yes, Knight of Swords. You were driving or just come back from somewhere. This card is about the road, but it's like, you know, you were rushing to come back or just to move on in another place. It was so quickly, you know, and you had on this path some kind of not disagreements, you just were not satisfied how it looked like in your life. So it was your past. Now I want to look at the coffee ground, and I would love to say who's rushing into your life. So what do I have here? The first thing that I see, actually, the first picture that I saw in this coffee ground, it's like the woman, and she's meeting with a man. It's a big man, as I can see here. He's big, and they're hugging, and they met each other on the very narrow road. Maybe this kind of situation shows me that it's like, you know, the fate, the universe makes this meeting like it's not impossible to meet each other, you know. You will meet eventually, no other ways, you know. You will meet definitely this person, because that road very narrow, and this man actually is happy to see you, to see this woman. and he is waiting for her, as I can see. And I feel by that picture that she knows him. Actually, maybe it's not a new man, but I feel that this woman knows him, but she has feelings and he has the same feelings, and they're ready to be together. I see that she comes there, first. She comes and he was waiting for her. Okay, nice. Just a few cards about their situation from tarot. Wheel of Fortune tells me about the road, or something happens in your fate, in your life, that brings to you for this man. You know this man, and actually it's like the meeting on this card. I have the same. He was waiting for her. He has some gift for her on this card, Six of Cups. That's a love story, actually. Three of Wands also tells me about the road. And this kind of relationship will have the future, actually. As I can see, it could be the great future, This man, as I can see, he's ready for something, to develop something. He's ready to be with a partner. He wants to have this connection, these plans together. He's ready to do that. On that side of the cup, I see the boat. Inside of it, I see a man, and he is going to that couple, actually. But I feel that he just have the opportunity to see that couple, but he's not acting. He's far away, and still just have the opportunity to look at that couple. I think that it's some person from your past, your partner. You had maybe relationship, maybe it's your ex-partner who is gonna actually Russian, because he has the boat here on the coffee ground, actually, and he is going to check out some information, some situation about you. He's interested. But as I can see, he see you with that man, and he thinks that no, I don't have nothing, and now it's time just come back, just come back in his life, just he's just turning on and going away, as I can see. But this person, actually. What tarot gonna tell me here? Two of Wands. Yes, it's another man. Maybe you had the decision before about a few relationships, for example, but that man just to trying to check out about you some information. Maybe he was planning to reconcile with you or have some kind of conversation, but he see your happiness, that you're happy by this higher arcana sun. You have another relationship, and he will not act, he will not do something serious, actually. No, Five of Cups. He will be so disappointed, but just he can do nothing with that, actually. At the bottom of the coffee cup, I see the seashore. That symbol actually tells me about that man that you have very close contact, that I was talking previously. And I can see that it's an easy communication between you and him. He is easy in conversation. He is an open, he is ready to build this love relationship, and you will feel so comfortable with him. Actually, it's a lot about emotions, about feelings, and that symbol on the bottom of the cup, seashore, can tell me also about that if you have not met that kind of man yet, you will have that new love, because for somebody it will be like the situation to meet the person for partnership or relationship, for the long-term relationship, but it would be a so happy relationship, as I can see, and the people here has the same feelings. That kind of man, again, Five of Cups tells me that he's disappointed and just leave that kind of, but actually, as I can see, he will still trying to watching you somewhere. He will be a little bit even jealous because of that. But for you, it's like the fresh new start. Ace of Wands tells me about that. So it was coffee cup reading for pile number 2. Just let me know how do you see that kind of information. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, leave your comments below, and see you next time.